What's up, everybody on YouTube? As promised, I am making a video every week, or less than a week or so, or whatever I can do, just to, include you guys on my little journey and whatnot. And right now, today, what I want to talk about is this topic came to me like about a week ago when I recorded the first video, and it's pretty much. Let me get some lighting here. Pretty much the topic that I was going to talk about, it's a short, simple video, is to never sacrifice your happiness for any amount of money, any dollar. That is, if you're working at a job that you can't stand, or you're miserable as fuck at your job that you're at, or you don't feel like you're serving your purpose, or you feel like there's something better out there. Like, the main thing is to never sacrifice your happiness, because you can miss out on a lot of opportunities and you'll only make yourself more and more depressed. And I'm only saying this because I have had a lot of experience, just me working alone. Been working in retail since I was 16, 17 years old, and I'm about to be 22 this year. And recently, what I want to talk about is my most recent job that I had, or employment that I had, or whatever, or considered. And it was to work as a usher at the Staples Center. And if you guys don't know, that's like the bit, that's where they have Grammys and basketball games and all those, really extravagant things or whatever. Um, and this would be like my second job in an entertainment venue, but like 6 or 7 job in guest service. And the pay was great, and it was part-time, but the pay was great. And I already had, I'm still working at Universal. But what I ultimately decided was not to take the job, because I really had to take my happiness into consideration, and take in consideration what I was getting myself into if I would have been working there. And I literally ended up quitting after the after the first day of orientation, just because it just didn't feel like it's gonna be a right fit for me. With that being said, this is not a video of me like 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 casting hate on them. I don't know what word I'm trying to say. I want to say defaming them. I'm not. This is not me talking bad about, talking shit about the Staples Center or anything like that at all. This is just me realizing what was best for me. And I've been working myself like really crazy when I was working at Universal, because it was another peak season for Christmas during Grinchmas. And I literally worked myself until I was literally sick, like really, 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 really sick. And I knew, like, I'm okay, as after I get this, by this time that I was working like that, I already got accepted. I already accepted the job at the Staples Center. And basically I have to come to terms with the fact that me working under anybody is not what I've been put on this earth to do. And I've been put on this earth to make music and to have my voice heard. And not even just, there's so many other things. I wasn't born to work at the Staples Center. I wasn't born to work at Universal Studios. With that being said, I'm still working at Universal, but I barely get any hours because it's not peak season. I'm really staying for Harry Potter. But yeah, like, it wasn't a good fit for me, and I felt like I was not going to enjoy the job. I felt like I was going to be really, really stressed out, more so than I was ever before with any other job I had. Um, and also, like, I knew I deserved better. In a sense, not like in a like pay rate or anything like that. I keep moving this because I'm trying to get the lighting right. I knew I deserved better in terms of I deserve to be able to make money doing what I love. I deserve to have time for myself to do things that I love. I should be able to cater to myself and do what I love doing the most. And in the living situation I'm at, this is the best place for me to be able to do that. I'm not going to get another opportunity like this again. Well, I don't want to put that in the universe necessarily, but I don't have to worry about rent. I'm living in Hollywood, okay? And now I've finally been playing my guitar, And I have all the equipment I need. I finally was able to. I was working myself crazy to get my MacBook so I can start making beats again with GarageBand. Because as you guys know, I was doing that before. Um, and speaking of which, I have some stuff to show you at the end of the video. Um, if I don't play it in the video, I'm probably gonna put it in afterwards, like a 30-second snippet of some of the stuff that I've been working on or producing. Just a couple of tracks that I'm not like. They're like jingles. They're not necessarily like big tracks I could see, like people singing over it. Although that would be nice if they want to, I'm open to you guys' opinions and everything like that. But with that being said, if I would have not, if I would have been working at the Staples Center, I wouldn't have been able to have the opportunity to go to a real recording studio here in LA and meet audio engineers and collaborating with people. And yeah, like there are so many opportunities that are literally coming my way for me to be able to showcase my stuff, my music. And I would have not been able to do any of that had I still been working at the Staples Center. Me getting that job was just for my egos to be fed, and so I can say I could get any job that I wanted to get, and I did get the job, but I was just like, do I really want to do this? And I didn't. And you just have to really know your worth, or figure it out, and the only reason why I'm still probably at Universal is because I actually still enjoy working there. Like, here and there. It's not like a serious like type of ordeal where I'm like trying to make a career out of that, because like I said, that's not my calling in this life, to work for anyone in guest service and stuff. And um yeah, I like working there from time to time, and so I can spare that, at least for now, until like my music takes off, because I know it's going to. This is not me trying to sound cocky. I just like know it. But like, you can't let. And I'm gonna talk about another situation too, with a job that this is like the only job I ever quit on the spot, because I got so heated. And I think, yeah, I talked about that in a I Have Bad Hair video, um, way back in March of last year when I had red hair. And the manager, the new manager that got hired there, told me that I either had to have my hair in a ponytail or I could not work. Even I got hired with my hair like that. And she was very condescending, and she came off as very, dare I say it, racist and discriminatory and everything. And um, that was another time where I realized my worth. I'm like, I'm not going to sacrifice myself, my identity, or who I am as a person for $9 an hour, or for any money for that matter. And um, that just goes to show, like, if I would have never done that, I would have never gotten to work at Universal, moved to Hollywood, because back then I wasn't living in Hollywood. Just so many opportunities came out of me just having the guts and having the faith to step out on a limb and realize, hey, I deserve better than this, and I'm not going to be treated like shit. Especially because I had panic attacks because of her, because I allowed that to get to me like that. Trying to make sure nobody's fucking that out. Yeah, that, had I not done that, I would have not even gotten to like Universal, taking guitar lessons and learning songs, and just so many different opportunities I would have missed out on, because I was hanging on to the fear of having a job. And the biggest one for me was the Staples Center, because that job, I would have been getting paid more money than I've ever gotten paid before any other job I've worked at before. With that being said, I was going to have to take out my piercings, of course, like none at all, and my hair had to be a certain way again. And it really hit me when I went to the tattoo place, the piercing place, to put a retainer in here again. And I was like, I'm really sacrificing myself again for money. My happiness, how I express myself, is not good enough to work in that field, and I had to hide it. And I had my moment when I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm done. And so ever since then, I didn't just, you know, abandon the job. I emailed the HR people to let them know thank you for the opportunities. You know, I didn't want any bad karma on my end or anything like that. I told them, you know, thank you for the opportunity and I appreciate it, but it's just not for me, you know, and yeah, that's pretty much it. But I cut off there. Well, anyway, I'm gonna wrap this up because I only have like about 2 minutes left. But yeah, I pretty much just let them know that thank you, but no thank you, and pretty much everything that has come out of it since then, opportunities and me having my beats critiqued and me making music again and having my creative freedom and having time on my hands and time to make these videos and time to go to the gym and work out, which I've been finally doing because I was slacking since Thanksgiving. Um, just everything, me even doing my hair and me, you know, expressing myself and just having my freedom again. It feels amazing to not have to be under the mercy of other people working like that. And with that being said, you know, money might be a little tight here and there, but like I said, I don't have to worry about rent or nothing like that. No major things. So that's why I'm really taking the time to really let my talents flourish into something bigger because I feel like I've been put on here for a way bigger purpose than just be working at a retail store or customer service. I know that for a fact. Otherwise, my ass will still be working at Party City in Memphis, Tennessee. And I'm in Hollywood. Like, I had to take the time out to be grateful for what is in front of me and truly appreciate it. And that's what me not working like that has given me the chance, the opportunity to do, is for me to realize, you know, what to be grateful for and to count my blessings and to look forward to all the different opportunities for me. And with that being said, from my story, that is why I'm telling you guys to never sacrifice yourself for money, because you can generate money instead of chasing it. And if you're constantly chasing it, you're gonna always be chasing it. Always. So it's best now. Now I'm saying if you got, you know, obligations and stuff you need to take care of, that's fine and dandy. And if you go with your job, that's fine. But I'm saying for those people that are miserable and unhappy, I say get the fuck out and live your life. And I'm about to end this video because it's gonna cut me off in 9 seconds. So I love you guys. Rate, comment, subscribe to me what you guys think, and I'll talk to you guys soon next week. Peace.